Karyans, every morning millions of people set goals. I will wake up early, I'll focus today, I'll complete this work, so on. But by evening many of those promises disappears. Not because people are weak, but because goals alone rarely change behavior. There is something more powerful than goals, something ancient, something the Vedic sages called Sankalpa. And once you understand Sankalpa, discipline begins to feel very different. Yesterday, in day 4 of the Rise of Karyan series, we practiced the Vedic focus ritual. We learned how preparing the mind before work can protect our attention. Fast, breathe, remove distractions, begin with one task. The ritual prepares the mind, but today we move one level deeper because even a prepared mind needs direction. And that direction comes from Sankalpa. Namaste Karyans, I'm Vanita Ganesh Murthy DGVG, your Vedic productivity coach and the founder of Karyasiddi Productivity Hub. You are listening to Vedic Productivity Talks, where we raise and grow 1% every day the Vedic way. And this is day 5 of Raise of the Karyan series, 30-day disciplined actions. Every day we take a small step towards clarity, discipline, and meaningful actions. Many people rely on motivation. That's very painful, isn't it? Motivation, when motivation is very high, they work well. When motivation drops, discipline disappears. This is why habits break. This is why consistency becomes difficult. Motivation is emotional, it raises and falls, but discipline cannot depend only on emotion. If your productivity depends on how you feel today, your results will always be unpredictable. This is where Sankalpa becomes very powerful. In Vedic philosophy, Sankalpa means a conscious inner commitment, not just a wish, not just a goal, but a clear decision made with awareness. A Sankalpa connects three things: your intention, your attention, your action. When these three align, discipline becomes natural because you are no longer asking, do I feel like doing this? Instead, you ask, does this action honor my Sankalpa? And that small shift changes everything. Think about the difference. A goal says, I hope I can do this. A Sankalpa says, this is who I choose to become. That's why Sankalpa is very powerful. Goals live in the mind, Sankalpa lives in identity, and identity shapes behavior. When you see yourself as a Karyan, someone who acts with clarity and discipline, your action begins to align with that identity. So, what are the day 5 actions that you can take? Today's action is very simple and powerful. Create your daily Sankalpa. Before beginning your work, take a moment and ask, today I act with clarity and discipline. Or, today I complete what I truly matters. Keep it simple, keep it meaningful. This Sankalpa becomes the inner compass for your day. Whenever distraction appears, return to your Sankalpa. Ask yourself, does this action move me closer to my Sankalpa? And why is that you're doing? Is the biggest reason why Sankalpa is important. If the answer is no, redirect your attention. Something fascinating happens when people practice Sankalpa consistently. Their mind becomes clearer, decisions become easier, they waste less time on distraction, not because they suddenly become perfect, but because the direction becomes stronger. Clarity reduces confusion and discipline becomes simpler. So, today, Karyans, fast for a moment and ask yourself, what kind of a person am I becoming through my daily actions? And what Sankalpa can guide me my day today? And why am I doing that? Your strong purpose is your strong Sankalpa. Remember, discipline is not built in one moment, it is built through daily decisions. And Sankalpa helps those decisions stay aligned. Today, day 5 of the Rise of Karyan 30-day discipline series, we are not just learning ideas, we are training the mind for disciplined actions. Tomorrow, we move to day 6, the one task discipline. Raise and grow. Just 1% every day, the Vedic way. Until then, I wish you to be very productive and have a great day. Bye.